So it looks like I may have bitten off a bit more than I can chew in this particular battle. Now, amazingly enough, I was going to say immediately, but then it turned into amazing. So anyway, that's what happened there. Anyway, point is, I was actually going to attack a Steppe bandit party of about 18 enemies, and I was like, yeah, okay, we can deal with those. And then it turned out that there was a very large contingent of Steppe bandits very close by. They have an actual leader, like an actual leader that seems like a leader on the battle map, as you can see, the pink icon. There he is. I actually just eliminated him for a second time. I won the duel, by the way. I did win the duel, which was quite amazing. And yeah, so I should say it's not that amazing, because basically what happened was that I literally just got into his main sort of melee space, and then basically just hit him over the head multiple times for like 5 damage, because that's literally all I can do against these guys that are kind of they're pretty powerful, you know. They're pretty powerful for being just Steppe bandit guys. And amusingly enough, I still don't know whether these are the actual people that I need for the quest, because I'm thinking it is, but I mean, they're riders, right? You know, they're all riding horses, so that kind of makes sense. But if it is indeed the mountain bandits, then obviously I'm going to have to find some mountain bandits. It's kind of amazing. I have not been able to find any mountain bandits in the vicinity of where I currently am, so I would assume that I need to venture somewhere else to be able to find them. But it's a bit weird, because Steppe bandits I can find a dime a dozen. There's a huge amount of them, and I would have expected that that would be exactly the right target for this quest, because let's face it, the developers of 108 Heroes, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know exactly the kind of thing to do in terms of gameplay, in terms of questing, and all that sort of thing. So I'm very surprised that there's no mountain bandits around here. If it is indeed mountain bandits that I require, it might not even be that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, by the way, I just defeated another Steppe bandit party, and they just so happen to have some Greenwood units, and that's exactly the reason why you saw that Greenwood leader right there. He's doing an absolutely amazing job, by the way. He is really murdering everything in his path, which is pretty fantastic. I'm kind of a bit distressed actually, though, because there are just so many enemies here, and I don't even know whether we're going to be able to win in this battle. I really don't. It looked as though we were going to win, but now it's looking like we might actually end up losing. As you can see, we've eliminated 64 of the enemy's units, and how many? We have 13 units remaining. Yeah, 13 units remaining. Something tells me we're probably not going to be able to survive, but I can't really do anything else. I guess I could retreat, but I don't really want to do that, because there's just so many, isn't there? Okay, you know what? I think I'm probably going to have to retreat. I'm a bit salty about that, actually. I would have much preferred not to do that, because I mean, just look at this. How many enemies we've already killed. You know what? I'm not going to retreat just yet. I'm going to wait a little bit longer, or should I? I mean, there are just so many units. There are so many enemy units for us to fight here. 51 remaining. If I had another maybe 20 or so units, I'd basically be like, yeah, okay, we're going to stay. But as it stands right now, it's looking really, really bad. But I'm kind of stubborn, so I'm not entirely sure whether I really should. I want to try and eliminate this guy. Maybe if the Greenwood leader gets himself eliminated, then I might decide to retreat at that point, because oh, the Greenwood cavalry got himself eliminated, so yep, I'm going to retreat. I've made that decision now. Alright, so we're just going to go and look at this. Oh yes, our leadership is leveling up. Yeah, I did actually level up my archery leadership level to C- as well. Now we have cavalry leveled up to C-, which is pretty nice. But as you can see, look, all these guys, 71 of them, so crazy. Alright, so obviously because I was unable to achieve victory in that previous battle, which in my opinion was a huge shame because we probably would have gained a massive amount of either refined stones or just some really cool loot, but obviously, I mean, you could see my, you could see my situation. It just wasn't going to happen, was it? It was just really, really harsh. And, well, basically what I'm going to do here is I'm trying to fight some mountain bandits. These are mountain bandits. I went into the mountains, and I will hopefully be able to... Whoa. He died. He died really fast. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. Okay. Otherwise, I went around to all of... Well, not all, but most of the Zhao villages to re-recruit, basically, to recruit more soldiers and volunteers, because obviously we need them. I did end up losing quite a few in the big battle that we just had. So hopefully, after I have killed this, we will then know... I mean, these guys are also riding on mounts, so I would assume that it is actually mountain bandits, and we're going to see exactly what we can do after this as well. Right. Thanks. Oh wow, okay. The camera is kind of weird. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, how do I switch heroes? Well, I don't have any other heroes, unfortunately. And how do I? Right, so I can rotate it this way. Oh, okay, I understand. Whoa, this is difficult. This is difficult. This after death camera is really tricky to use. Okay, well, never mind. I can press space to change watching mode, which... wait a minute. Does that doesn't actually... Oh, okay. I see. Can I use my mouse? No, I can't use the mouse at all. Okay, well, I'll just close that. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, thankfully, we're probably going to be victorious here. It just really means that our recruits need to actually get into the battle. As you can see, my recruits are running around, not really doing too much because obviously my cavalry was a lot faster to engage the opponent. And hopefully after this, we will 100% know that mountain bandits are the ones that we need to eliminate. Ah, there we have it. Right. So basically it is mountain bandits, and I'm going to need to find a whole bunch more of them. And I'll see you when we basically just have one Sea Raider party left to eliminate. So I am now in an armored faction fight because I would like to do 2 in a row of these to unlock the legendary bow if at all possible. I don't know how well I'm going to do really because let's face it, I don't have the greatest skills possible. My proficiency in archery is kind of bad, although I did actually hit that guy. I'm actually kind of surprised. Okay, well, very good. And hopefully I will be able to do some more damage with my spear here as well. And hopefully, yes, hopefully we will be victorious eventually. And I say eventually because that's literally how long it is going to take. It is literally going to take an age. Oh, there we go. There's another kill for me. There we are. Very nice indeed. Now maybe I can do a little something here. Wow, the water is going crazy. I wonder whether that's a setting that I have equipped or something like that, or that I have enabled more like rather than equipped. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let me see if I can maybe do some damage to this guy. Yep, there we go. Taking him down. Alright, so there's going to be a huge amount of enemies to battle here. And I am not entirely sure how I'm going to do, but I'm actually seeming pretty decent right now. I'm actually seeming okay, you know, we're getting some decent kills. And, oh yeah, by the way, I have completed the quest. I just need to kill 1 band of Sea Raiders, and then we will be able to continue with the main story. And basically, it's mountain bandits, okay? So it's mountain bandits, 100%. You would think they'd be steppe bandits because they are riders, but they're actually mountain bandits. So if you are also playing alongside me, or you're going to be playing in the future at some point, then go after mountain bandits. They are the ones that will get that quest completed. Alright, so we can now recover HP by touching the red flag. And I don't know where the red flag actually is. This is a completely new arena layout to me. I think there is one time that I have seen this layout, or a couple of times, but definitely not something in an arena that I've ever seen before. So it is a bit confusing, and I'm actually wondering where the red flag is. Is it going to be up top? Is it going to be like up there somewhere? Oh well, whatever the case, I may not need it just yet. I may not need the HP, even though I probably will relatively soon. Oh, are you serious? You stole my kill. How dare you? Well, that's not very nice of him, is it? Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna go through these 84 enemies, or at the very least try to go through them. It's gonna take me a bit of time though, I think. Oh, there's the red flag. Alright, so I eliminated 66 opponents. Unfortunately, that is not going to be enough to give me the victory, and as a result, I am not going to be able to get the legendary bow. Now, let me just tell you, I spent the last 25 minutes in that particular arena, and that is a bit too much for me at the moment, so I am actually just going to go and fight some Sea Raiders now. Thank you. So here we go. Finally out of that arena. I literally had to run around for 20-25 minutes, literally just shooting arrows, picking up new arrows, shooting arrows, trying to avoid dying all the time, because apparently the enemy is much better than I am at shooting arrows on horseback. And then I couldn't pick up any more quivers. So that obviously made things much easier. Yeah, there were no quivers on the floor. Basically what was happening was an enemy unit was dying, and obviously they all have, they all have arrows on their backs and things like that, and they all have a whole bunch of them. So I thought to myself, yes, I'm going to try and, see what I can do about picking those up. And the thing with that is that they disappear if there are too many arrows in the game world, so to speak, if you know what I mean. Basically what happens is, because there are so many arrows that are currently embedded in some part of the environment or in the ground or something along those lines, because of that, the quivers of the arrows despawn basically instantly, and you can't do anything about it. It's the same thing with the horses as well. I was attempting to, get a new horse, recover a horse from a variety of different enemies, and while it was successful some of the time, other times I would get off my severely wounded mount, which had, like, I don't even know, 5% HP, and then I would basically be like, okay, so I'm going to try and find a new one, and then whichever horse I tried to get to, that one would despawn right before I got to it, and as a result I was unable to get onto a horse for the majority of the fight. But then I did find some leeway, and I was able to find some that I was able to get onto, so that obviously helped me. But yeah, 66 enemies, and I only had 15 or 17 or something along those lines enemies remaining, so it would have actually, well, it would have been a victory at that point. But the most annoying thing that I find about the armored faction arena fights is the fact that the enemies do not target each other for the most part in the latter stages of the arena fight. In the early stages, they're all fighting each other and all that stuff, but then they have a tendency to gang up on you, and as a result, I have no arrows. I'm obviously fighting with a polearm / spear, and I am not a big fan of fighting with those, so it is very difficult for me to make that happen. Anyway, we suffered no casualties right there, and that is indeed the last Sea Raider party that we need to continue with the story mission. I have eliminated some riders and pirates. There we go. Alright, so we now have a pretty significant amount of cash as well. So apart from the fact that I obviously spent money to get the merchant, I can get some other things as well. And I think I'm probably going to get an enterprise or something along those lines relatively soon. And there we have it. Okay, so I have accomplished all the tasks. Is there anything else? Defeat mountain bandits and sea raiders. Done that. Yes, there we go. Thank you. And I am Hong Jin. Yeah, well, I know who you are. All right. So basically, he's going to tell us that we need to go and restore people's memories and restore their pride and things like that. So let's see. Okay, so yeah, we're going to need to fight Lin Chong, as well as Wu Song and Huarong, which are going to be extremely difficult. Yes. Well, mission impossible. Let's do it. Alright, so... Right. He will give you the wordless heavenly book after you win 2 of them. Right, let's do this. So, in the previous series of 108 Heroes, I tried to fight Lin Chong, and this is exactly what I'm going to try again. Obviously, this guy is an absolute monster on horseback, and I am highly doubtful that I will be able to achieve victory here. But you never know. Maybe I will be able to. Maybe I'll be able to get him off his mount, and in which case I might have a shot at defeating him. Because he is just absolutely fantastic at horse combat, at using his polearm to great effect, and all that sort of thing. So maybe I can do something here. Maybe I can try and get him to run into the arena's wall or something along those lines, because that's basically what I did before, where I was able to win, where I basically just got off my mount, got him to run over to me. I'm going to see if I can do this. Okay, so that was some good damage on his horse, but that's not gonna cut it, is it? Alright, so I'm trying a little bit of a different tactic this time around. I'm basically making it so that he is forced to go around my horse, which might make sense, because then we can just bash him over the head, or I can try to bash him over the head. Why am I not doing damage to him? I'm only doing damage to his horse? I have no idea. But whatever the case, let's just try and do some damage to him. Come on now. Yeah, there we go, there we go. That's much better. Alright, so if I can do this and eliminate him, I will be very, very pleased, because he is very difficult, and he's probably the easiest one out of the 3, I think. So it is definitely going to be a big boon for me to be able to do this. Oh, wow, okay. That's problematic. That was problematic, like no one's business. Okay, so could you... No, you go, come on now, don't go away. Oh, dear. I have a feeling I'm going to die. Maybe. I really do not want to die in this situation. Yeah. Yes. Hello. Please keep facing that direction. How much HP does he have? There we go. We eliminated him. That is exactly what I wanted to do. So I decided to come to Wu Song's location, and thankfully he's actually in his home base. He's actually in his actual town area, and I didn't have to run around trying to find him on some battlefield or another. Anyway, I am going to be attacking him, and we'll see what we can do. I think we might have a good opportunity. Whoa, okay. Or not. Oh, we might get him this time. We might get him this time. He is very, very fast with his weapon, and we are using the same one. Okay, I think I might... Oh, what? That was super... I don't even know. Okay, so sometimes it's a bit weird. Sometimes these guys are like invincible killing machines, and other times they are really easy. There we go. We've actually done it. We have actually completed this quest. So I'm going to be heading back to Hongjin, and we'll see what he has to say. Wow, there it is. 5,000 cash, and we advanced to level 17. That is insane. Now we are being given the wordless heavenly book, and we have learned mind reading. Oh yes. Now that is absolutely fantastic. Doing the mind reading stuff is really, really fun. And I'm actually wondering whether the mod creator has added in any additional situations, because some of them are just the standard sort of like arena fights, but others have this special quality to them that I hope has been expanded on, and we'll see how that is in the next episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.